State police have called off the intense search for producer Robin Morales of television's Case Unsolved. Morales was researching a story about the famed haunted house in the small town of Harley-on-Hudson, the abandoned mansion of Henry Stauff. Robin Morales has been missing for more than 3 weeks and seems to have vanished without a trace. She's the producer for the very popular and flamboyant Case Unsolved reporter Carl Denning.
Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to the 11th hour. Today we're going to be carrying on from where we left off, but before we did that, a couple of little things from the last episode. You'll probably remember we were stuck on this puzzle last time. Well, I've now found my solution book, and apparently I was doing it all wrong. Yes, it wasn't 1111 or whatever. So yes, I think we'll have to do that again, but I thought what might be a good idea, because I kind of glossed over a key point to the game right at the start, something I'd forgotten. So seeming as we've not progressed too far, I think I'm going to start back in the main hall and explain the game properly. So we shall return to the main hall and the start of the game. Right, well here we are at the start of the game, and before we obviously carry on, I'll just explain the game book that Carl has just been given. Now this icon here, obviously telling us that there's something in the game book. To access the game book we have to go up here, and we'll get a riddle.
Winter coat, warm for a mixer.
Now, obviously there's items on this game we need to find, and these are clues to said items. But as you can probably see, that doesn't make a deal of sense. Well, we have a little help button here, and there'll be a little voice that will explain something to us.
Be warned that warn means destroyed.
So basically, the riddle, all the words don't exactly mean what it means, if that makes sense.
Mixer might not be a party. What if it's a beverage?
Yes. And as you see, she's basically going to help you solve the first riddle, which we're going to do here.
Something's mixed up here. But what?
Yes. So basically, obviously the riddle, there's anagrams and stuff. So let's see what the anagram is, unless you've not worked it out already.
A beverage might be found in the library.
There's a big clue. Gee, I wonder what the anagram might be.
Winter coat is an anagram.
Yes, it's an anagram for tonic water. So I already know that because I've played this before.
Winter coat is an anagram of tonic water.
So basically, that voice helps you know what the puzzles and things are and tells you what to do. So if we just close this, and we need to go and find this bottle of tonic water, which is obviously in the library. I mean, I know that anyway because obviously we've played this before. But let's pretend I've never played this game before. Should have played this like 95 or something. Is it 95? 95, 96, somewhere around there. I think the first game is 95. Oh, I can't remember. Right, so here we are in the library. And if... for those of you who were paying attention, this is what we're looking for. Yes, I never used to understand that riddle, but after going through the options, I realised what it was. That's the trouble when you have a handy-dandy solution book. And now we have a little cutscene to enjoy. So just sit back, relax, and I'll be back with you in a minute.
Just sit anywhere, honey. Menus around the table.
And we're back. Yes, a little sneak peek to the story that's unfolding. So as we do the different things, we will find little scenes from the plot. And now we have another riddle.
Rolling rock, bottle cap.
Right, so we not go through the solutions on that one just yet. Because I want to do the puzzle in here first. Just to explain how the hint system works on this game. So let it load up. Dun 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 dun. Yes, the puzzle music is very annoying. So, so before we do the puzzle, we're going to check in with the hint
It would
book.
help if you weren't an illiterate.
Yes, Mr. Stoff is very annoying on this game. Right, so we can now go to help, and she should give us tell us how to do the puzzle.
Put all of the red books on one side and all of the green books on the other.
Yeah, that bit's kind of obvious, but what I want to show you is how she... I'm not going to let her solve it, but she can actually do that. But she gives us hints and tips.
You can move adjacent pairs only.
Yes, again, we knew that little bit.
It must be done in 4 moves.
So the obviously the puzzle has to be completed in 4 moves.
Do you want me to solve it for you?
Well, we're obviously not going to do that, but I just did that just to show you how to do that. So let's see if we can solve this ourselves. But basically, she'll go through all the options again. But it's very handy for if you get stuck on a puzzle. Now, I also have a little handy-dandy book here with a couple of the solutions in, which we will only use when we need to. But just as a demonstration, there's hints in this as well. So if let's just go to this puzzle, just have a quick look. Again, just so you know how we're going to be playing this game from here on. Let's just make sure I don't get any spoilers. Right, where's the winter coat? Yes, we've done that one. Bookshelf, here we go. So the next clue in here, which doesn't tell us anything, is to isolate one of the books. Okay, that's the only clue I'm going to use. So I think we're going to start. Oh yes, and also they come out. The order they come out, they go back in. So if we take a green and a red out, it should go red, green. But as I say, you have to complete this in 4 moves. And dun 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 dun. As you can see, we will now have a red book on the end. Yes. So if we now go to the next one, the red one should go to where the red is, and the green then should go back with the other one, I think. Or I may have possibly done this wrong. Maybe we should have got her to solve it for us. Let's try these two. But if you've noticed, I've already got 3 green ones together, so they will move together. You see, we're starting to get somewhere now. So then we move the 2 green ones, do we? Yes, I think we move these 2 next. I've got a feeling I've done this wrong.
Ooh, close, but no cigar.
Yep. So, yes, we were doing well. We were doing very well. Yeah, right. Let's try that again. And so I think this first move was right because we obviously isolated one of the books. Yes, the little hint in there is to isolate one of the books. But I won't read the next hint. So let's try the next one along. Because the green and the red should swap places. Ah, there we go. Yeah, there we've got 2 reds and 2 greens together. And let's move those 2 greens next. Yeah, and then move the 2 reds. Yep, I think I've done it. Marvellous, isn't it, when you get these little puzzles and things? It's nice when you can do them yourself, but as I say, if there's one you're really stuck on, or there's a particularly long one, because that, as I say, there's a really long puzzle, or puzzles, I should say. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. I do love the music on this game. Bum, bum, bum.
You'll not find the next one as pleasant.
There we go. Okay. Right, let's go and have a little explore of the house now. See if any more doors have been unlocked. Because basically, the puzzles make it like progression and things. So every time you do a puzzle, it unlocks a part of the game. Oh, can we go in here? No, we can't. Okay. Okay, well, I'll stop doing that. I said I was going to stop doing that. Oh dear. That's interesting. Yeah, well, we're not going outside. Yes, it'd be a little bit of an anticlimax of a game if you could just leave. Don't quite know how the door reboarded itself up, mind. Mr. Stop being naughty. Yes. Yes, because of those of you who watch my playthrough of the Seventh Guest will know that there was ghosties in that game, but we don't seem to have any in this game. It'd be nice, because it'd be handy if there was ghosts to tell us. No, we can't go through there. No, I think, as I say, I think there's only one room open still. There is also a map in the game book, which I will just show you in a moment. I don't think we're going to be able to go in there. No, we're not. Right, let me just show you this quickly. Obviously, it's going to give us the little anagram again. But see, we've got map here. So if we go to map... we've got a lovely map. So what's happened now is the library has become that, because that means everything's been done in that room, but nothing in the foyer. And obviously if we go upstairs, so I think this is basically telling us these rooms are locked. So I'm guessing they've got to be cross-hatched to indicate you can go in them. So if we get stuck later, we'll have to consult the map of armaments. To grandfather clock. Ah, yes, of course. This one. I think again we'll have a look at the hints. Because as you know on these games, these chess puzzles are quite annoying. Right, let's see what...
Quit horsing around.
Do you know, I forget he talks. Right, let's see if she'll give us a little bit of help. So, like the past one, we can get help with this one too.
exchanged the position of the white and black knights using standard knight moves.
Right, so I've got to use standard knight moves. Now, obviously, I can't play chess. So, you know, I don't know how to do that. So let's go to the next option.
You can't move a knight off this odd section of chessboard.
Yes, that's slightly annoying, because that would just make it too easy. Well, it wouldn't be a puzzle then, would it?
I think I could do it in 40 moves.
Okay, so as you can see, this puzzle is a 40-move puzzle. So I think what we'll do with this one, we'll consult my little book of magic tricks, and we shall see whether we can solve this first time, because, as I say, with it being a 40-move puzzle, it does get slightly annoying. Okay, let's have a look here. Let's find the page. Make sure I get the right one. Don't want to spoil anything. Don't read that, don't read that. No, 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 no. Here we go. You should be able to do it in 40 to 45 moves. Okay, let us begin. I think we'll start up here. And then we'll just work his way through it. Obviously, feel free to skip to the end if you don't want to see how this is solved. Right, next one. This one, apparently. Okay. Right, now. So this one. Okay, that's gone 104. 6 to 4. Well, that's. Oh, don't tell me there's a typo in here. Oh dear. Well, we were going so well, weren't we? I think I've messed this up already. Right, let's start that again.
I don't know how we make this any easier.
Right, let's try that again. So we start with number 1. And then that should move to position 4, yes. And then that's that one. That should go back to 1. Yep. I think I know what I'm doing wrong. I'm not following the instructions properly, everyone. I mean, you test players will know what's going on here, but obviously, being a complete novice, I don't know these things. There's just something wrong with this, you know. Yeah, I've got a feeling there's a typo for this puzzle, because, as you've probably seen, I've just done the same thing over and over. Look, I think we'll leave this one.
I've seen bird droppings smarter than you.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Stealth.
Are you trying to think or have a movement?
Oh dear. Yes, the insults have got better on this game. Right, I want to go forward. Yes, the navigation's slightly dodgy on this game, but we're getting there. Right, I think we'll just head upstairs. Because I can show you the map up there then. Ba ba da da da. Ba da da. Da da ba da da da. I know I said I was going to stop doing that, but the music's so good on this. That's the trouble when you're a musician. You appreciate the music. Right, let's head upstairs. Enough of this shenanigans. Nice little transition there. Well, that little bit where it goes blurry there is that's basically the game changer between modes. Ta-da. Right, let's put the map on and see whether my little theory is correct about the map, because we'll get the riddle again now. Rolling bottle cap. Yes, I do actually know where that is, but I'll not get ahead of ourselves. Right, let's see what this shows us. Ah, yes. So, basically, everything's locked apart from Brian Dutton's room. So we shall head there now. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And the music's changed. Bum, 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 bum. At least we'll get a couple of puzzles done for this episode anyway. Oh, stop it. So there's no point in checking the doors. As I say, the game book does make the game quite handy, actually. Saves you roaming around thinking, oh, where do I go next? Right, let's go in here. Dun, 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 dun. Right, let's now do the cash register puzzle. Yes. The slowest puzzle on the entire game. Right. Now, obviously, it's not obvious what you do on this puzzle, as we found out. And so what we have to do, we've got to do something to solve this. But
You just can't make it add up.
no, we can't, Mr. Stuff. Keep forgetting he talks. So let's see what the help thing is.
Divide the keys into two halves of the same shape.
Ah, so we have to divide it. I get it. Right, so obviously we have to make this 81 on one side and 81 on the other. So we shall start with... do we do the 5 bottom ones first, I wonder? Anyway, let's just move that and you'll see what happens again. Yes, I'm getting you don't just halve it down the middle because that would be too difficult. Right, it's going down, so they definitely subtract. Okay. Let's see what a top one does. Dum bum 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 ba da 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 da. Not the music. So what's that done? that's taken it off the other side. Ah, right. Yes. I think I'm getting the hang of it now. Yeah, it does help that if you actually know what you're doing to start with, and that's where the game book is very handy. Stops you taking too long on the same puzzle over and over. But you'll have to let me know in the comments whether you'd like me to play it like this, where we just do it through, or whether you would like maybe separate videos with the solutions, which we could probably do. And I could just go through them all, and probably once we've completed it, I can probably do that, because I think once you've completed the game, you can actually go through and do all the puzzles again. So I can always do that if it's something you'd be interesting, but obviously let me know in the comments below. Yeah, we've got to get 81 and 81 to make that half, haven't we? Yeah. As I say, I'm guessing you don't just halve them down the middle, because that would be too hard. So I think we'll work on these bottom ones. See what that does. I'm guessing that'll add a 1. You see, maybe I was thinking about this the wrong way round. Maybe, you know, I was trying to add and maybe have to subtract, but you know, maths never was my strong point. Yeah, give me a math puzzle or a chess puzzle and you might as well forget it. Right, what's that actually done? Yes, that's made it 36. So, how do we make it 81? I'm guessing a 25 comes in. So, we'll do that 10 and that 25. Because that would obviously make it a even shape, wouldn't it? Because you'd have 5 on the top and 3 on the bottom. I mean, again, I know this isn't the hardest puzzle in the game. I'm trying to think when I played this last, actually. It was a while ago. 41. Well, that'll make it 51. 61, 71, 81. I think I'm right. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah. I can add up. So obviously these add and they subtract. I'm guessing the other side does it the opposite way round, maybe. I know it does say in the hints that the cash register is broken. So it's probably not working as it should do. Well, so it's 56. 25 will make that... Should make that 81, shouldn't it? That should be right, if this is working. But she did say divide up the keys, so that is... Yeah, because we've got 3 on the bottom, 3 on the top, so it's divided them, hasn't it? So no. Oh! I think we may have it. Yes, we have it. Look at that. Marvellous. Well, that was fun, wasn't it? Just got to wait for it to load now. There we go.
Curse you!
There we go. Thank you, Mr. Stuff. Been good playing with you. What's that? A light bulb. Right. Ah, yes, now. The riddle, of course. No, it's obviously not a light bulb. No.
Come on. Get rolling.
That was a little hint there from Mr. Stuff. So let's see what the game book tells us is the option. Rolling rock bottle cap. Let's just see what she says. See if we can work this out ourselves.
It's a rolling rock bottle cap.
Right, so it's obviously another bottle again. Obviously, there's anagrams again.
Rolling might mean turmoil.
Turmoil. So I think I know what it is.
Rock must be another anagram.
Yes. Can you guess what it is yet? I'm going to, like I say, I've figured this out now, just to see if you, just give you a chance to catch up at home. Yes, obviously rock is an anagram of cork. So I'm guessing we're looking for a cork. Hang on, there is a cork in here. Ah, there is. Because in the original game, there was a champagne bottle in Dutton's room. I wonder if it's still there. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, it's the champagne cork, isn't it? Because obviously turmoil's the... So it's actually a rolling cork. Pop. There we go. And now we'll get another lovely cutscene. Which probably will make no sense at all, but let's carry on.
I'm researching a story in the staff mansion. You're the only person who survived an encounter with the mansion.
Who told you that?
Everyone else has either disappeared or died.
It's all just stories.
Ah, the plot thickens. So she was involved in some incident at the mansion. Yes. Obviously, we'll find out more on that. I'm sorry, that smile's very creepy. Okay. So I just had to do that again. It's a satisfying noise. Right, that's that then. Okay. So obviously it didn't wreck the game there. Right, let's get back up onto things. And here's our next clue.
Artsy, excited, lecher.
Ooh, yes. Right, let's see what she says.
Sure, when something's excited, it's all stirred up.
Right. Okay, that doesn't help.
Look for a lecher.
Okay. Look for a lecher. What's a lecher? Just give it another clue. She doesn't actually solve the riddle for you. Well, does she? She might do, actually.
Artsy is an anagram of satyr.
Oh, there's a painting called that in the game. Well, that was in the art room downstairs. Yeah, but that you had to go through the music room to get to. There was a secret passage from the... I can't remember now. Let's go. Let's go this way. Let's see what's down here, shall we? Sorry, I'm just trying to remember the old game. Oh no, you went through that painting on the floor, didn't you? The carpet or wherever it was. Ooh. Looks like we're in the secret passages. Behind the house. Yes, you probably Those of you who've seen the Seventh Guest will know where we are now. Yes, we're in the chapel. And of course, next to the chapel is a laboratory. Bow, 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 bow. Ba 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 ba. Yes. Yes, we're back in the laboratory. Don't think there's anything in here. No. I'm guessing we have to come back here later for things. No, nothing there. Let's just take a little mental note, boys and girls. And we shall return to the chapel, because we can't get through that door, because as you can see it's bolted from this side. But that somehow leads back down into the lounge in the original game, but it doesn't in this one. Again, I'm guessing that item on there we need later. So we're going to go through the secret passage in the thing. Now see if you can notice something here. Yes, it's basically the exact same video. They really did pull out the stops. You'd think they'd play it the other way round, wouldn't you? And then we're back in here. Right. But let's head downstairs, and I do believe we have to do the night puzzle now to progress. Let's just have a quick. Right, let's turn this round. Yes, the navigation is very annoying on this game. Right, we shall head downstairs and we'll just try the night puzzle one more time, and then we'll probably have to leave this episode. I just turned around in a complete circle there, haven't I? Sorry, I'm looking at my phone to see if I can find a solution to the night puzzle. Because apparently the book I've got has got a typo in it. Solve the night puzzle in the foyer. Oh, nearly saw the solution to the lecture puzzle then for a second. Imagine, I think I do know what that is, because I think there's a painting we're looking for, but there's a secret passage somewhere in the house. Because in the original game you went through a little carpet in the floor, but it doesn't look as if that's there anymore. So I'm guessing there's another passage to it. I know with this game they made it a little bit more interesting. That's the music changing back again. Right, well, we have another solution. Marvellous that we can use modern technology to help us in old games. All the solutions I've seen, though, it does seem as though that they start in that top position, because this is all A to D and that. Okay, let's try and get this done, boys. and girls, because they may be ladies watching. I've got a funny feeling there's a secret passage in that grandfather clock. Anyway, don't get distracted, TK. Let's see if we can do this. I think first thing we'll do is I think we might need a few hints, so we know what we're doing. Okay, we'll just go to the game book.
Quit horsing around.
You can do it.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Stoff. We appreciate that. And let's ask for some help.
Exchange the position of the white and black knights using standard knight moves.
Okay, thank you. Any more hints than that? Just adjust this mic, sorry.
You can't move a knight off this odd section of chessboard.
Yes, I've kind of noticed that. Thanks, game.
I think I could do it in 40 moves.
Right, so as this puzzle is a 40-move puzzle, I think we're going to consult the my little handy-dandy book here, because obviously I don't know how to play chess, so it's very difficult for me. Anyway, we'll start with here. So this is obviously basically a tutorial how you do this this one. So start there. Wait for the screaming horses. And then we do this one. Then we do that one. Yeah, basically, as you can see, we're just swapping the horses around. Now, when you get this pulsating eyeball, it lets you choose where to send him. Now, looks like that's the next spot. And basically, we just keep going until we move them around. So, next one's this one. Most of the time, they do auto moves, which you can see. Okay, that's that. And okay, that was D2. And then we moved you to there. There we are. And then that one to. Then we move you to. That's it. Okay. And we move you to back to there. Yeah, basically the little solution I have here is all numbered, so if you hear me saying B1 or something, that means I'm reading the book. Okay, so we've got to go to that one. And then and then we move this one again back to there. So as you can see, we're just basically moving things around, because we're going to move him back now to the previous space. And it may look as though we're just moving things around randomly, but don't worry, I do know what I'm doing now. And we move that one again, which is interesting. But then we move him down here this time. So we're basically just making spaces throughout the board, but those of you who can actually play chess will know exactly what I'm doing, even if I don't. Right, so we just moved him to... Oh, hold on. Oh, I knew this was going to happen. I've lost where I was. Right, so we've just done C1, so he wants moving back here. Oh, I do hope I just didn't do this wrong. And then we move him back to there. And then he then goes back to here. There we go. Yes. I'm sorry if I did that bit again twice, but sometimes you lose where you are in the book. Right. Concentrate, TK. Yeah, you know pretty quick whether you've done this wrong, because if you can't make a move, you can't make a move. Right. And then him. Yeah, basically these are all in sets of 4. Okay. Da, da, da. Ba, 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 ba. Nearly there. And then he then goes back down here. So as you can see, we're just basically moving them around. You spin me right round, baby, right round a chessboard. Right. Then he then moves back down here. Sorry, I didn't realise where I was then for a second. Let's not do that. Definitely don't want that. Right, nearly there. A lot of these moves do kind of repeat quite a few times. But obviously that's chess, I'm guessing. Because I'm guessing this is perfectly normal how knights usually move. Right, we're on to the last 8 moves we should be now. Right. It should be starting to make a little bit more sense now. Right, here we go. We're on to the last 4 moves. Well, 4 moves from now. Right. Okay. Bum 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 bum. Okay. And then oh no, that's wrong. Bear with me, boys. Wrong switch. You want to be there. Right, I'm getting excited because I'm getting to the end of the puzzle. Right, just take your time, take your time. This is where he wrecks it. Right. And then he goes back to there. And then one final move. There we go, done it. Excellent. Well, I hope you all enjoyed that.
Curse you!
Good. Right. Okay, let's have a look round now. Because I do believe this is hoping something now. Because if we go here... Ooh, yes, we have a secret passage. So let's see where this goes, shall we?
Ooh, bad move.
Oh, we're back to the secret passages again. Is this one slightly different? No, it's exactly the same one again, isn't it? So is this the portrait gallery? Here we go. There it is. And we get one final cutscene before we end the episode. Oh, hello, who's this? Let's find out.
Hello, Marie.
Where's Chuck?
I thought maybe you were here to see me.
You wish. Is he in his office?
He's got a meeting in 5 minutes. He hasn't got time for you today, Marie.
Just tell him I'm here.
Again, no idea what that was about. I'm guessing they're giving us little hints and things. Right, I think before we just finish, let's get the next riddle, and then you can all be working that out before we get to the next episode. Or is it going to give it me? Oh no, because we've got to find our way out of here now. Yeah, there we go.
A heart attack could put you into the ground.
Right, well, we're going to leave that riddle there for you. Maybe you can work it out for me and I'll know next time what it is. But I think what we'll do is we're going to save this where we are. Number 2. Because we're on episode 2. Please name your session. TK space 2. Save. Your game has been
Keep
saved.
trying, Carl. You're getting closer.
Yes. Obviously she's helping us. More about the mysterious lady with the game book next episode, but I think we'll end this episode here, so I'm going to switch off the game book, and obviously we'll continue this in the next episode. So join me next time for more 11th Hour. So until then, as always, touch your sumo friends. Tiki out. Peace.
Don't give up, Carl.